What's going on YouTube? It's your boy JXS Films back again with another video. Today is a very special day because 1, I go on vacation, and 2, well, we just snagged 6 pairs of Nike shoes. That's right guys, 6 pairs of Nike shoes in one whole morning. Now before you guys keep watching this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Follow me at JXS Films on Instagram and at TRAK. Alright, let's get into the sneaker haul right now. Before I get into all the sneakers, let me just tell you, sometimes you can find some crazy steals if you look hard enough. Today that didn't really apply to me though, because well, I went to Nike on a hunch. That's right. So last night I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm just gonna go to Nike. I got no intel. Nobody told me anything. I just felt like I needed to go. And surely enough, when I did go, I even went there at 10 o'clock a.m. So I was there as soon as the door was open. I saw nobody in sight. All of a sudden, I'm in the aisle and I'm like, oh wait, why does it say a bunch of shoes for $39? And I'm like, wait, hold on a second. There were so many samples on the shelf, I could not believe my eyes. And 2 seconds later, there was a hurdle of people jumping on the shelves. I was talking about like grabbing boxes like crazy, and there was so many people that came out of nowhere. I was literally the first person at Nike today. Sounds like I got a shoe addiction. If you're watching this video, you probably also have a shoe addiction as well. Sorry to break it to you, but who the hell doesn't love sneakers, man? Comment down below, what's your favorite sneaker of all time? So in Canada now, Nike just changed their limit to 3 when it comes to samples. To me personally, I feel like it's pretty fair. So without further ado, let's get into this review and check out the 6 sneakers that I managed to cop today. So the first pair that I want to show you guys is, bang. Yes, I got a lot of Air Forces today, and honestly, you can never go wrong with an Air Force One. I will buy an Air Force One any day of the week. I just literally think they're a clean silhouette. They are iconic. They're just classic. And straight up, the Air Force Ones, they fit my feet perfectly. Sometimes they feel a little bit snug, sometimes they don't, but usually when I do grab a pair of Air Force Ones, they just fit me so damn nice. You can always depend on the qualities of Air Force Ones because they're always really nice. I'm not gonna front and say they're the best quality in the world. For the price that you pay, man, I love these so much. So each sample does come with a tag. So this one is the Air Force One 07 Premium 2 Fall 19 collection. So this is from 2019 Fall collection. And this one is called the Off Noir Gunsmoke Pure Platinum Black. The colors and the detail, you literally cannot go wrong with. If you're a person who loves neutral dark colors, if you like a little bit of brightness to it, this is a great sneaker for you because this has all different types of materials, textures, design. I'm not going to go heavy on the details of each sneaker, but I will break down as best as possible. So on the upper, you do have this nice stiff buttery leather. It is pretty stiff, so be aware of that. Usually though, in an Air Force One, when you break it in, I mean, they break in very well, so they do tend to stretch in width-wise. Next, on the top of the upper, you do have this jean denim-like material. It's almost like a semi-flannel pattern. Next on the heel, you do have like this Tiffany type of color. It's honestly really cool because this colorway specifically, it's a really nice combination. I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera, but it's got Nike embossed twice on the heel. As you guys can see, it's black and white, and it does feel like it's a glossy finish. And of course, you can't forget about the air. You have these eyes on the side. It's a glossy print, which is a nice touch. And over here, you see the Air Force that is cut off. So this is a Gunsmoke design behind the swoosh. And of course, you have this swoosh, which is like a plastic material. Next on this side, you have a series of faces on this side. And to top things off, you do have this fence design that is on the small part where the swoosh lies. And keep in mind too, samples are not just like sample pairs, like, you know what I mean? They're actually just limited size runs. This has to be one of my favorite Air Force Ones ever. I mean, like the designs on these is really good, and you cannot go wrong. You guys think this is cool? Wait till you see this. Bam! So, we have these. This colorway is called Light Soft Pink / Sail Flash Crimson. Crimson you can't go wrong with. I mean, these are super clean. I'll give you guys a little comparison. Pretty similar, but a little bit different. So let me just give you guys a brief breakdown of the shoe. So this one has the same denim-like material, same different type of leather and quality. The only difference between these is the color and the design. So this one has a crimson on the back, a little bit of crimson stitching on the swoosh. Same with that plasticky material. This time behind the swoosh, it's got a different pattern, which is more of like a grid pattern. And on here, you do have different types of eyes also. Now on this side, you do have like this type of shining light design, which is really, really cool. Alright, next up, bam! We do have another pair of Air Force Ones. Like, these are clean, man. Look at that. This is an outfit right here, guys. So this is also from the Fall 19 collection. This is called the dark gray, white, black, white. So these ones are just a standard Air Force One. Not much to say about it. It's got 3 different tones. All over here, you do have the gray on the upper, and then the back, you do have the all white. Man, I love when they put double check marks, especially little details like this. It's just something that adds a little bit more to the shoe, more character. I think my favorite part about the shoe though is the white swoosh, and I don't know if you guys can see this here. It's kind of got like a canvas material, and then it kind of breaks up the gray and the white. Alright, so bam! Next, these bad boys are hard. I'm sorry guys for the vacuum. Someone's vacuuming upstairs, but hopefully it doesn't catch too much. Anyways, so these ones here are called the Air Force One High Level 8s Fall 19s. So the colorway is white, vast gray, teal tints. This is an Air Force One High. I don't really buy a lot of highs. I used to back in the day, but not so much anymore. But these I just could not pass up. Like, look at these. The crimson on these are fantastic. I love the color blocking. I just love the materials on it. This is crazy. So let me just break this one down to you a little bit. On the back of the heel, you don't see any Nike at all, but you do see a block and you do see the check mark. The only thing I really don't like about the shoe is the little swoosh. I wish that it was a big swoosh, and especially that it was embroidered or stitched on. But I mean, what more can you ask for? Maybe they will have a future pair that will have it, but for now, I honestly think this is a legit sample. This was a crazy pickup. I can't wait to show you the next one that I just got. Woo! Bam! Oh my gosh, so it just keeps getting better and better. These ones are the same ideas as the highs, but I guess this is the low version. This is also a Fall 19 shoe, and the color is white, bright crimson, barely vault. So this is like the one that got away. So this colorway is, I love it. Like, I'm not even gonna front. This is such a sick colorway. I did see online, if you type that code in, it does not have the barely green on it, and the swoosh is bigger. But I think this is a legit sample because I can't find any of them online at all. It's just like the other one that I just reviewed, except this one's a low. So on the upper, you do have that mesh-like material again, especially when you have that plastic material covering it. You have this crimson zigzag line, which is a dope touch in my opinion. You have the barely green that semi-surrounds the upper of the shoe. You do have the crimson check mark, and on the back it's like a creamish color that follows back on the heel, where you do see just the block again with the Nike swoosh. I do believe when you see something like that, I think they are samples. So I think that's a really cool thing to look out for. Nike, I gotta say, you guys are just killing it. Now the last sneaker is probably gonna shock you. I'm very, very happy about these. This is the first pair of these I've ever got. Bam! Are you in shocks now? So these ones are called the Nike Shox TL Wolf Gray Lime Blast Black. Oh, shit. That was the time when I got stuck in the truck. So, check this out, guys. Like, this is my first pair of Shox, and I'm shocked. The colorway on this shoe is incredible, and it kind of looks more like alien-like, futuristic-like, which is something that I like a lot. So on the midsole, you do see the Shox, and you got a little bit of black on the back, and everything else is gray. I like how there's Shox all around the shoe, and it does have the Shox emblem inside the outsole. On the back, you do see the emblem again, and it is a reflective material, which is great because this is going to be great in pictures, especially when you do like pull off like a Travis Scott look or a Kanye West look. Oh wait, Kanye doesn't wear Nike, except that one time. On the side, you do have these type of stripes that kind of fade into a black, so they're lime green and that fades into a black, which is a great touch in my opinion, just because it adds more character to the shoe. You do have like this mesh material, which could be very comfortable, and I like that because it broke up the materials on the shoe. What caught my attention on these shoes though, not just the colorway, but what was under it. So basically under it, as you can see, it does have like this alien-like pattern. It's like an oversized meshed holes, if you will. This pattern, I just think goes with it really well. I think that this shoe was very well thought out, and well, this is why I copped it. Alright YouTube, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at JXS Films and at TRAK. Should I do it on feet? That's a lot of shoes. Alright. Let's do it on foot. Let's go!